Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dr. Guyton, the Heart Resetter, and today I want to talk about friends with benefits. Now, I know there are a lot of people who are in these what I call situationships, and usually those situationships are friend with benefits types of situations. And so I want to discuss it because there are some dangers that come with being friends with benefits. Now, I do believe that it's possible for two people to engage in sexual acts and that's it, and they don't want anything else from each other. But usually I realize that it's a little deeper than that for most of these types of situations. And so I have 4 points that I want to discuss with you because there are dangers associated. Okay, so let's jump into it. So number one is that the title is often misleading. And so we call it friends with benefits. First and foremost, it's usually not a real friendship. It's a situation where two people show some type of interest in each other, but they engage in sex, and the main theme of why they interact with each other is sex. It's not a lot of deep conversations that friends have. It's not a lot of trying to get to know you better. It's not going out as friends. So it's usually around sex. And so it's not a true friendship. Also, there's usually one person who is in it for a different reason than the other. And that one person is in it for the true meaning of friends with benefits, which is the sex. And then you have another person who's suppressing what they're really feeling because they're doing it because they really like the other person. Now, do they enjoy the sex? They probably enjoy the sex, but it's really about being close to that other person. And so the title is often misleading. Okay, the second one is that is not a gateway to a relationship. Some people believe that that closeness will lead to a relationship. So since I'm spending time with this person, we're having sex, we're having these intimate moments that hopefully they'll see that I'm the right person for them. And the truth is that if you are dealing with a person who's really looking for just a friend with benefit type situation, it's not going to grow into a relationship. It's not going to grow into a relationship, and they are going to get the benefit out of it, and then they're going to move on. And we're going to talk about that. That's my fourth point. So the third point is that the benefit for one is not necessarily the benefit for the other. And so that's going back to the fact that one person is in it for the benefit of sex, and usually the other person is in it for the benefit of the companionship, the benefit of having a person who appears to care for them, the benefit of just having someone. And so they're on two different wavelengths. And the problem is when you are on two different wavelengths, then you are bound to have conflict. One can't be here and the other here and expect to meet halfway. It's not going to happen. And so usually it's going to come to a point where you're going to butt heads and you're going to say, okay, this is not working. One's going to say, I want more. The other one's going to say, I'm not looking for more, and you knew that I wasn't looking for more, and now y'all gonna have to figure it out. And so that goes into the fourth point, which is it leaves room for the other person to leave the friendship to pursue a relationship. And so the person who's in it for the friend with benefit part, then they're going to move on and look for the actual relationship, because if they wanted a relationship with you, they would pursue a relationship with you. And so they were in it for the friend with benefits part and not the relationship part of it, or growing a relationship or growing a deeper friendship. They weren't in it, or they weren't whatever. They wasn't in it for the friendship piece. They was in it for the sex. And then you were left with dealing with those emotions. You were dealt with dealing with feeling rejection. You were dealt with trying to figure out why they didn't choose you over this other person that they actually moved on to get into a relationship with. But it's hard for you to complain about it because you agreed to that type of circumstance because you suppressed your emotions. And so you couldn't say what you really wanted to say. You couldn't let them know how you really felt. And so you feel trapped in this situation, and you have to deal with the fact that they moved on and you can't really say anything. And so now you are hurt, you are wounded, and you have to heal. And so I highly encourage you to really think about if a friend with benefit situation is right for you. I need you to really explore whether you are cut out for that type of situation. And if you are not, don't settle for it. Just because that person is giving you attention doesn't mean that they want you to be the special person. And you have to recognize that, because the person who wants you to be the special person will show you they want you to be the special person, and not just have you as a nighttime companion, a nighttime sexual conquest. And so I highly encourage you to figure out if that's the right type of situation for you. If it's not, remove yourself from it, okay? So if you enjoyed this video, I need you to follow me on Instagram at Dr. Guyton. I need you to subscribe to this channel. I need you to subscribe to this channel. I need you to subscribe. Share these videos, comment, let me know what you Think about this. Have you ever been in a friends with benefits situation? How did it end up? Do you agree with friends with benefit situations? Do you agree that they should not be in existence? Let me know what you feel. So comment in the box. And as always, thank y'all for supporting me.